Hi, I'm Larry Wedekind. Matthew was my second son, independent from day one. He was very active, had a very high IQ, very intelligent, very personable, and he loved to have fun. He had already begun smoking pot in high school, and I continued confronting him, and he swore it was just social, and I believe it was at the time, but when he went to college, it became a more serious addiction, I think, in college. But it was only pot. What happened one day is he was assaulted in the parking lot of a sports bar on campus at college. And he was assaulted trying to defend his roommate. His roommate's girlfriend was dating another guy, and another friend had told them that they were at this restaurant, sports bar. So Matthew's roommate convinced Matthew to go with him to the bar, and in the bar, his roommate and this other guy dating his former girlfriend got into a fight, and Matthew and the girlfriend broke it up. And Matthew convinced his roommate to walk away, so they're walking away in the parking lot toward Matthew's car, and out of nowhere, this assailant attacked Matthew's roommate, pushed him to the ground very hard, and Matthew got in between them trying to save his roommate. In the process, Matthew received and this is hard. He received 3 what we call TBIs, which is just short for traumatic brain injuries. Both frontal lobes were affected, and when he hit the asphalt, he was knocked out. There were 2 blows, one to his left frontal lobe and one to the right frontal lobe. And as best as we can tell from 6 different witnesses in the parking lot, he was cold-cocked, and as he's falling backwards, this guy gave him a right upper hook, and Matthew's occipital lobe split open. He was in the ICU for over a week, and I helped him recover for about a year. And what we didn't know was that his headaches were so severe from the 2 frontal lobe injuries that he was taking pills for the pain. And he was doing this without telling me, of course. And he became addicted to these pills. And this happens a lot. And he became addicted because of pain. And so he started doing something worse, and much worse. And he ended up getting on coke. And then one day, I guess he was introduced to heroin. And that evidently started doing what they call speedballing. I'm sorry, it's just hard to think about. That Friday evening we went out, we had about a 3-hour dinner, and that next morning he died. And that was May 23rd of 2015 when he died. He went back home, and it was rather late, and he was at his desk, and there was a wood floor underneath the desk, and he was sitting in a chair with casters on it, a rolling chair, and he was evidently there till 1:30 a.m. And evidently, as far as we can tell, when he got up, he was very tired. And when he got up, his chair must have slipped out from underneath him, and he fell backwards, and his occipital lobe went back and hit the corner of the wall to his bathroom. And according to the coroner, he probably never knew what happened. And he started bleeding internally. He evidently hit the same spot that had been opened previously by the assailant. And so he died. And when he wasn't answering calls the next morning, of course, I went to where he was staying and found him. So the coroner said he wrote a report, and he said that there was some heroin and cocaine still in his system, but that it was definitely not the cause of death. So I had corroboration of the fact that it was an accident. What I haven't told you, this is very significant. For the previous 3 or 4 years, even prior to his assault, he had told me that he was absolutely sure that he was going to die early. And when he first told me that he was going to die early, it was many years earlier, I of course became angry. And I told him that was nonsense. But I'll never forget how intense he was. He said, "It's not, Dad. I've had a vision. I don't know how I'm going to die. I don't know when, but it's going to be relatively soon. I will be a young man, and you will outlive me. And I have to tell you this because you're supposed to know before it happens, so that you can know that it's supposed to happen." Well, this happened a second time, and then a third time. Well, this is amazing, but that Monday night, he said to me, "So Dad, I now know why I am going to die early." And of course I asked him why, and he said, "Because my death is necessary." This is very difficult for me. Oh, Lord, give me strength. He said, "My death is necessary for you to accomplish a very special purpose in your life that God has for you. And you will only be able to accomplish it after I die. If I continue living," this is exactly what he said, "if I continue living, you will not be able to accomplish God's purpose in your life." He said it just like that. He was always very eloquent. Matthew's death has had an amazing, positive spiritual impact on many people. And I now know what my God-given mission is. My God-given mission is to reach out with my experiences and with the knowledge of God's grace and mercy that I have, and help other people like myself, to help other parents and brothers and sisters and grandparents and aunts and uncles learn Doctor, what about these poor parents who know that their child is still addicted? They've been working with a child for quite some time, and the child goes in and out of addiction. These parents are knee-deep in their child's addiction. What should they do? What can they do? My mission is to help everyone who will listen. We have a huge coke and heroin problem in this country. It's too easy to get. So I now know that's my mission, to go out and try to help these young people and to help the parents who have lost their young people. Thank you for listening.